Next, the page 98, first paragraph goes like this. To enter the Dharma, understanding that the whole of the samsara has no meaning, striving to find a way to be free from it. It's called taking up the teaching by arrival at the starting point of the path. I think it's when we enter into the Dharma, the kind of determined mind and the renunciations, that is the door of the Dharma, and we should to concerning the whole of the samsara. It is not the kind of concerning ourselves and to all the samsaras. And also, when we enter into the Dharma, it is like we want to practice Dharma like without the attitude of Dharma as protections or the Dharma as the request of excellent. Here is really we are concerning the whole of the samsaras. Now I'm obtained the human existence. I have great opportunity enter into the education of Dharma, to study Dharma perfectly, to have the knowledge of what is the cause of suffering, what is the cause of the happiness, and to make the distinguish this and to apply the cause of the happiness to the benefit for the samsaric sentient beings. And also it's like we need hesitation a little bit for the suffering of the samsara. Sometimes in our Western to say renunciations, the meaning of the renunciation to give up family, children, and the societies. And someone says like Buddha himself, he did like this. But it's not like this, The meaning of the renunciation, it is for renunciation for the suffering of the samsaras. And we are not hated to the samsaric sentient beings. We love samsaric sentient beings. We want to help to the samsaric sentient beings. But we hate the suffering of the samsaras. We have like kind of the hesitation, like determined or the renunciation for the samsaric sufferings. And I make joke, okay? Don't need to take the serious. One lady, she created 9 children. Each time she needed to make birth, and she saw so much sufferings. And then it's like each time she make rebirth, and she hated to her husband. And then it's like, why? Because he gave me this kind of sickness. Why I need to injure? And then after the birth is finished, she become quiet, and then she says, and the husband says, why you saying the hatred to me? Of course, I love you very much, but when I'm suffering, then this like you give me. And I hate this suffering itself. I'm not angry with you. When I'm suffering, then it's next time I don't want to kiss my husband. I don't want to hug my husband. And it's kind of like this. Because it's like the sickness is so, the birth is quite very pain, and so much. And each moment. And the 9 times she's did, but it's finally, that she cannot produce more than that. But she loved very much, but when she's suffering, it's, oh no, now I don't want to come. Like this kind of, we love samsara. We have attachment samsara. Really, it's like samsaric, like kind of experience. Sometimes we are falling in love. This is like kind of the momentary, transitory, like a deceptive happiness, that kind of, like someone is killing to other sentient beings. Nice, smile. But this kind of the happiness brings a lot of the negative things. Like this, we first time to analyze the suffering of the samsaras. When we have the samsaric suffering, what? For example, when we sick, that is samsaric sufferings. When we born, when we old age, when we sick, when we death. Oh, this there is like we talking about that there's three type of the sufferings, like the suffering of the changing, suffering of the sufferings, the permeated sufferings. These kind of samsaric sufferings, now we should to be hesitated to them. And we have hesitation, then we want to stop to the cause of these sufferings. Therefore, Buddha, he like talking about first time suffering. And he says, noble, fortunate, you first time you should to acknowledge or to have the knowledge of the meaning of the sufferings. And then after, then you can to think about the source of the sufferings. Then you abandon or to antidote the path of this, how do you say, to be liberation, or the antidote for the suffering, which is the truth of the path, easily to apply it. Like therefore, how I can to avoid the suffering of the samsara, how I can to make the suffering of my family's suffering of the samsaras, how I can to help my children, my family, my societies, all the sentient beings from these sufferings. And like this kind of, we need to think again and again. And then, I have renunciations. I want to throw out my family, children, or something. It's not like this. We need inside like kind of renunciation and to like kind of the, how do you say, it's like negative things. For example, we can to say, I'm thinking about the samsaric sufferings. I don't want to kill. I don't want to steal. I don't want to the sexual, the misconduct. For example, we can to look at this, the third chapter of the defects of the causality, or how do you say, inevitable of the causalities. And like when we killing to then this maturation is how much we need to injure. And if we disturb to others, and this kind of the repayment, this influence, then we need to injure. For example, we can to say, one is like a Belgium I made in the prisoner. He killed his girlfriends. And first he killed, and after his like 10 years, but they didn't put the life, and 10 years in the prisoner, and he was very much suffering. But this is not that bad, the prisoner, but he's suffering. He cannot go outside, and he's really, really, really like hated and to do these things. And then 10 years after, he released, and then he's going. Then he all the time to say something is bad ideas coming. He said, no, look, the prisoner, how it is awful. I don't want to go there again, this suffering. Second time he did bad things, he has habit. And then they put more than the 20 years. And then after he saw the holiness in the television, he like kind of very much enthusiastic to be Buddhist. And after he want to practice, once he invite me in the prisoner to say, can you give me a little bit information Buddhist? And then I told to him, what you did, this is like kind of your actions, then you be in the prisoners. Then he said, this is the truth, because if I don't murdered someone, then I don't need to come to here. I did, this is the cause of my actions. Like this, and we need to, the prisoner of the samsara. It's a very important, it's our benefit. Then why I need to concern it? I don't need to concern it. If, for example, we don't need to go to the samsara, okay, we don't need to concern it. It's samsaric influence, sufferings. If we haven't got any negative habitual tendencies, okay, then it's like we say, what is the I need to think about sufferings? There is at the beginning, let's enter now, we have some negative tendencies through the movement of body, speech, mind. Then these negative tendencies all the time give back result. It's not very good situations. And then it's like when we have sufferings, that moment, that is the suffering. For example, Buddha. One day he listened to the music, I told many times. And he listened this music, he's uncomfortable, something strange mind. And then his wife, Yashodhara, is coming front and says, "My darling, what are you doing here, Lord?" And he says like, "Yashodhara, listen, this music, which kind of music? It is like a cancer." And she is taking jealous because this player lady is very beautiful. And then it's like, no, don't go near there. This music is very, suffering music, and like countryside music. And then she said, the suffering. And then he said, "What do you mean suffering?" What do you mean suffering? The meaning of the suffering is uncomfortable, depressed, and like something pain your mind. Then he said, in this perspective, I'm today suffering. And this is like I'm pain something. Then it's like, of course, later he saw the like birth, old age, sickness, death, and then mourns pain. Like this, sometimes we need to experience. When we say some Dharma practitioners, when they have sufferings, I'm very happy. Why? Because now I can to experience what is the sufferings. And then afterward, maybe I will get some renunciation. Maybe I can do more positive things. I can do more, stop the negative things, because I understood the sufferings. Without experience the sufferings, very difficult to, generate bodhicitta, to want to run from the samsara. And it's like this kind of renunciation is very important to have thinking the samsara. Wherever we go to samsaras, meaningless, suffering, and complicate a lot of like this. Then striving to find a way to be free from it. We need free from that. Others, our other families need free from that. And how we can to do that is the most point. And if someone can to make us to free from these samsaric sufferings, we need to say, please, to do it quickly. But nobody cannot do it. Until now, look how many millions, billions sentient beings suffering. And then who can do it? And also it's like it's like we need to something educations our own self to be free from that. Then if we have Dharma education, some experience, for example, Buddha, he said, I have experienced how I made myself free from the samsaras. That's give methods I'm giving to you. Please use these methods. Then you can to make the freedoms. And you want like you be free from that yourself. Then your methods you telling to the others, like same as we are. For example, when you're doing something, we can to say even you make the tea or the pancakes. Someone is very much skillful. They make very fast, quickly, delicious, profound. And someone's doing long times, and finally it's like not delicious, looks like ugly, half is burned, half is not really. And this situation, we ask someone has eczema, can you give me how do you do it? And other ones to give instructions, you do like this, and then later you do same time. Then this kind of to accept it, the other suggestions, like repeating instructions, then we become the good person, we be free. Like this, we offer to our own methods to the other sentient being. That we can to help to the others. That is the very important. Therefore, taking up the teaching by arriving at the starting point of, once we start to study the Dharma, each moment, and enter into the Dharma with the renunciation, with the like kind of bodhicitta and the wisdom development. And then it's like this is that we are catching the first path of the liberations, the beginning of the liberation path. And when we are searching the rank road, we are going to small, like kind of a bumpy, difficult, like a road, and we think, where is highway? And certainly, some in the roundabout, you go to there, they high. Now I'm near the highway. Now I'm on the highways. You took like this. Then is you need to go to the beautiful the city of the Brussels, and you can continue like this. Then is I catch my highway like this, and once it's like we have the renunciation to understand, and then enter into the Dharma to stop the negative things, to doing the positive things. That is that we're catching the highway of the liberation path. That is very important. Even if you start practicing the Dharma, unless you have been accepted by the spiritual friend, it will be of no use. And here is the collected transcendent wisdom in the one in the sutta. It says the Buddha and the teaching depends upon the spiritual friend. Thus said the conqueror, supreme embodiment of all good qualities. And this is like even the Buddha teaching, Buddha's appear there, Buddha's teaching is there, but also he is saying that like kind of again, and we need to rely on the spiritual friends. And the spiritual friend, we need to searching good qualifier. And this is very important, I want to say, is for us. And we don't need to like kind of the, okay, why not? And someone's completely electronic, someone's very much like kind of hypocritical, and then we can to say, oh yeah, it's okay. It's not okay. We need to search in the really compassionate and the wisdoms. And also in the word my perfect teacher says, when we analyze the teachers, of course, principally the scholar or not scholar, and the learned or not learned, and this is most important. Realization also very important, but most important is compassion. If someone understands, someone is become the Dharma teacher, this teacher should to have compassion. Very, very important. Sometimes it's like a kind of the calling the teachers, looking for the like kind of the student position, looking for the students like kind of the statement, and as he said, it's like to receive different things. It's not really concerning the student educations. Then is the problems. And like this, then we find some compassionate, really some teachers, serious, honest, direct to thinking about the student education. Some student honest to rely on the teachers to say, I'm really relying on you, this life and next life, I'm really following it. Then these compassionate teachers, how I can, my responsibility, say, then they take really responsibilities. The students to study Dharma, these teachers very much glad, happy. Students like contemplating, meditating, and to changing the process. Then is the teachers more happy, is glad. Then we need like compassionate, we need to rely on, we need to follow up. And compassionate spirituals should to accept us as the disciples, very important. Because in the sutta said is the, and all the Buddhas of the past, present, futures, they are depend upon the spiritual friend. If there is no spiritual friend, there is no name of the Buddha. It's like this. Also, Buddha Shakyamuni, in this life, he has some different teachers, but of course, his teacher in the past, he has like a kind of great, like one called the Shakyamuni, great big Shakyamuni, like kind of so. And he already like kind of relying like this. Without a teacher, anyway, there's no like Buddha say. Shavak, maybe we can say Pachika Buddha is self-Buddha. Pachika Buddha is like then without learning. But these Pachika Buddhas also relying on the past. They rely on the teacher. They studied, they practiced. And then they become like next life, they have seed into their mind. without like kind of teachers, any case is like not difficult to be. And also said Buddha concord, supreme the embodiment of all the good qualities, enlightened the body, enlightened the speech, enlightened the mind, enlightened all the quality and the activities. It is comes from the spiritual friends. Spiritual friends is like kind of teaching to us at the beginning until the top of this, and the bedding, like Dharma bedding or the teachings into our heart. We learn, we practice, we're doing like this. Then is our mind is maturated. And then certainly there's a wonderful qualities. For example, we can to say this flowers seed. We put into the ground, basic grounders, and holding, and then is the fertilizers is coming. Then the seed of the flower is the grow ups, the kind of to ripen, maturate. And then is completed the seed of the flowers. There is beautiful branches, beautiful leaf, beautiful many thousand like flowers like this. And this one seed to make the hundreds beings. And you can pick up, there's many like branch with the flowers. And like this, then these conditions to give condition to the seed, then seed to grow up. Like this, in our Buddha nature seed, in order to develop, in order to maturate it, we need great condition of the spiritual friend. And good conditions. Good condition is means like, for example, the seed of the flower. Maybe we put some chemical manure, like something is like not very good fertilizers. Then the seed is something wrong, grow up not very good, and like this kind of. And some in the sometimes say that the spiritual of the demons, demon spirituals, maybe sometimes call the spiritual friend, but teach to us how to kill, how to do negative things. And then is we are like kind of the lost, we are ruined out like this. And spiritual friend is a compassionate wisdoms, and to bring the liberation for ours. And this particularly we call the Dharma spiritual friend teacher is normally we suppose is a compassionate. That also we need to take it. But anyway, therefore we need to like kind of the spiritual friend. Why we can to say, reason to say, Buddha's teaching is the immense, 84,000 teachings, difficult to study, even to read all these books. Maybe we need to spend all our life probably. Like this, transformation are the numerous and millions, there are the pithy instructions and transformations. And it is the cover on inexhaustible the range of the topics. And also it's like there is like explanations here, or the nobles knowledge, and like to need to understand things. There are really is the topics without relying on the how to say it's difficult to understand everything, without relying on the pithy instruction of the spiritual friend, the teacher. We wouldn't never know how to understand the essential point of those teachings, and put them into the practice. And it's like very difficult and to get really the meanings. And we need to follow the spiritual friends to make the resume, to make the short, to understand to the mind. If we really to listen to the desert. Once when the Joe Atisha was the Tibet, there's the Ke Ngok Ramson, there's three brothers, or the three like there's Buddhist practitioners. And they say, and from someone to achieve the liberation and the completely omniscient, which is more important, the canonical scripture, and there are the commentaries, all the oral instructions of the teachers. They ask to say, in the one person's like a kind of from the beginning until to be the liberation in the like kind of the state of the omniscient, which is most important. Buddha's doctrine, the like a canonical sculpture of the Buddha's teachings, and all this some Buddha's disciples written the commentaries, or listen to the only the individual or teacher's pithy instruction, which one is the important, and then the teacher the instructions. Atisha replied, the most important is the teacher's instructions. Without teacher's instruction, the canonical sculpture of the Buddha's teaching, the student commentaries also is quite large, profound. It's difficult to understand. And then they ask why it is like important, the teacher's pithy instructions. And because when it comes to doing the practice, even if you explain the whole Tripitakas from memory, and the very skilled is the metaphysic. Without the teacher's practical guidance, you and the Dharma will part companies. And it is like maybe you studied quite very well, and also it's like you can explain whole of the Tripitaka. Tripitaka is the Vinayana, the Tripitaka of the Vinayana, the Sutayana, Abhidhammayana. These three are we call the Tripitaka. Pitaka of the Vinayana, Pitaka of the Sutayana, Pitaka of the Abhidhammayana. This one maybe you memorize, you can teach to others, maybe you can debate, and you have you have a lot of like a kind of skilled in the metaphysics. And then is but without the teachers, the practical, the like kind of guardians, like a crucial how you can to resume, how you can do these things are Tripitakas bring into the like your own path. Therefore, if you haven't got the pithy instruction of your spiritual friends, sometimes Dharma and ourselves is the separated. It's never like kind of the mixed, and then it's the problems is coming. Therefore, Atisha said, pithy instruction from the teachers the most important. Even you study the canonical of the Buddha sculpture or the Shastras, the most important is the pithy instructions. Pithy instruction is very important. The lunch is also important.